the roller country here at Stilton High Spire High School. Today's High School Sports Live and PennLive broadcast of the week features Harrisburg Cougars, led by Damone Maxwell, and the Steel High Steamrollers, led by Jeremy Cable, two former players of these respective schools. Special thank you to Huffman Ford and the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. I'm Charlie Fortney, former Steel High player, along with Kirk Smallwood, longtime Hall of Fame coach from Harrisburg High, and Jeff Thompson. Guys, let's get right into it. Fittingly, Harrisburg, former Harrisburg coach Kirk Smallwood, what do you think about their chances today and what they need to do?
Well, Harrisburg has been playing very, very good defense. Their problem has been continuity on offense. So if they're making shots, they're definitely going to play defense. They have a great chance today.
Thompson, talk about Steel High. You had a chance to watch them at Trinity last night. Where do you think they're at right now?
Well, they've got to rely on their defense and their big guy. They're looking forward to the playoffs.
All right, well, we got some players to watch here. Landmark Realty players to watch. Let's take a look at these guys. Smallwood, why don't you talk us through Harrisburg here?
Jayon Lewis is the leading scorer for Harrisburg. He gets 18 points a game. This is his second sport. In football, he was first team All-State. He was the player of the year in the Commonwealth Conference, and he's quite an athlete.
Well, Steel High, same thing goes. Nyshawn Ward McMullen is also a football player. Last night against Trinity, he had 16 of their 25 first-half points and took 4 charges in the first quarter. He's a strong young man, and he's their big guy in the middle. But they also need Jaron Lockett. They didn't get into the hole because he's a long guy, and he's got to score for him.
Guys, this is a rivalry. We're going to talk about it later. How many times you sat in that chair, Harrisburg versus Steel High? I played there probably 10 or 15 times. And well, I'm going to get your perspective on what you think of the rivalries in this area. But, folks, we'll be back in Harrisburg Steel High here at 1 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. Again, sponsored by the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We'll be back for tip-off after this.
We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We can help you buy a house. You'll make it a home.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Rollover. Here at Pac Financial, we help you choose your ideal rollover plan. Steve Marazzo has decades of experience in understanding and working with his clientele to meet your individual needs and customize your perfect financial fit. Steve and Christian Marazzo and our team are here for you. So come, roll over with Pac Financial.
Okay, we're here at Martin Bankovic Gymnasium, named after Marty Bankovic, the longtime coach in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and came back for one more year to coach my team in 1988 before he retired again. He was my history teacher for a year. So a lot of history here at Steelton. The 1,000-point board looks a lot more like a IBM employee check-in board in the morning to check in for work. There's so many names up there, Jeff Thompson.
Well, Charlie, I noticed that you're number 10 all-time top scorer.
Well, I was 3 when I left, so I keep getting pushed down the list. That means there's more and more good players coming through, I think. What do you think, Smallwood, of the tradition here?
I tell you what, man, these guys are class acts, and you know, just to know that I've watched you ascend through junior high, through high school, through college, and all that stuff, and to see your name up there, it's really a touching tribute.
Thank you. Here's a tip-off. Steel High controls.
That's nice on Ward McMullen, and he's a key to their offense. Inside, he's got to stay out of foul trouble.
Steel High is being very, very patient.
You notice that tip by Wally Butler to set up Nyshawn for the bucket. There's Ward McMullen on the boards there, too.
Yes, very good rebound.
Okay, we got some pressure on the ball out here from Harrisburg. I like Steel High's ball movement. Look at this. Nice.
He's tough inside.
He's tough, got a nice body. He uses his footwork well, and he's a strong kid.
There's always a good football player on every basketball team.
He's got a nice touch if you watch his foul shooting. He's a great foul shooter.
Harrisburg's had some good runs this year, but sometimes a tale of a couple different personalities. How about, Coach?
Yes, it's kind of hard to figure out just who will show up, but
that's Damon Arp, number 11.
Thought the refs missed a double dribble there, but 4-2.
Nyrell Smith with the bucket.
Nyrell Smith gets 6.8 points per game for the Cougars.
I like this slasher here, Jaron Lockhart.
A wonderful interview. Oh, there's a nice steal for a layup for Harrisburg.
John Lewis is Harrisburg's leading scorer.
Yep.
Lockhart just got Maurice Brown to foul him, bringing the ball up.
Just like in football, Lewis makes it look easy in basketball, Smalls.
Yeah, Lewis was a first-team All-Stater in football.
Tajir Walker with the ball in his hand. Oh, little pickpocket action there.
That was Trey's, wasn't it, with that?
Trey's Walker.
This is a concern. Wally was a late addition in the starting lineup, but he's got a Butler. She's got to handle the ball.
Yeah, I had my teams mixed up here. That was Wally handling the ball. Look at this nice rebound. Ooh. No foul call there.
Great pair of hands, but Demir Arp comes away with the rebound.
Refs letting them play here early.
Lockett went coast to coast, gave a pretty nice pass to Wally Butler, just a little ahead of him.
Just a little ahead, yep.
Turnovers are going to be a factor here. Steel High already racked up 4 turnovers, and it's only 6-4. Good thing they got out to a quick lead there. They're going to have to settle down and handle that ball. Jaron Lockett with the rebound.
It was a nice box out by John Lewis.
Oh, nice baseball pass. Just didn't finish there. Michael McNeil Jr.
That's Junior. Nice move by Junior, wasn't it?
That was a nice move.
Tell you what, before that call, I was wondering what was it going to take to get a call out here. These guys are banging, but I do like when refs. How about let them play a little? But that definitely needed a whistle.
Being that that's
Ward McMullen doesn't care about his body.
And that's one of my favorite plays in basketball, that block charge situation. And he's willing to give it up every time.
But Jayon was strong going to the hole.
Yes.
Kind of floated over the line on that one, didn't? Kids at home go straight up and down on those foul shots.
What position did Jayon play in football?
Everywhere. D-back.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Harrisburg
Safety.
in a 1-2. Looks like now, yeah, that's a little bit of a 1-2-2. It looks like. Wow, they're very crafty. You mentioned that in the pregame about Harrisburg's defense improving, Smallwood.
Yes. That was a 1-2-1-1 three-quarter court.
Tell you what, there's a lot of gunslinging going on right now. Just a lot of.
Yeah, it seems like the basket has the lid on it on both sides.
Yeah.
Nice hustle by.
Well, the coach saved the turnover there.
He did save it.
Well, let's take a break as the teams take a break and a timeout here for Steel High. Let's take a break.
We can help you buy a house. You'll make it a home. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. Look to us to make your dream of owning a home come true.
Rebounds a little bit of a factor here. Steel High's 3 offensive boards, 6 defensive boards. Wow, 9 rebounds in the first 4 minutes. That's pretty good.
But Harrisburg's so quick and strong defensively that they made that up, stealing the ball.
Yeah.
Barb gets caught reaching in that time.
Yeah, that's not a good foul. Nor was it a good foul on Brown when he fouled in the front court. What an effort.
Trace Walker was all over the floor that time.
And you can see how his defensive back training helps him in situations like that.
Anticipation.
Yes. How to use your body.
Looks like Jaron's handling some point guard out there.
A lot of quick hands out there today.
Nyshawn's having problems with those quick hands in the post right now. Wally Butler.
Wally Butler.
Look like Wally Jones.
The old Philadelphia 76ers.
And that's going to be a tough foul on Steele because that's number 2 on their big guy.
Yes.
Yeah, he's been active too. It's going to be interesting to see what Jeremy Cable does if they have to take him out, who they bring in for him.
And when you get guys who step in for the charge, it's hard to coach them out of that. Yeah, I mean, you taught them how to do it.
All right, we got some officials here.
That's number 3. That's foul number 3.
We got Chris DeLozier, Barry Shipley. Where's our other name here?
Omar Hewlin L.
Omar Hewlin L. These are some seasoned officials. They do a lot of big games.
He's got Ward McMullen with 3 fouls right now. He's the key to their team.
Yes, he is. On both ends of the floor, he gives it up.
Number 45 coming in for Steel High.
Steel High hanging in there 10-8.
Quan Padgett.
Most people I talked to thought that this game could be a toss-up. Harrisburg, if they play well, should win by a good bit. But most people felt like it was going to be a toss-up going into this game.
Yes, it could go either way.
What hands?
Good hands both ways.
Yeah.
these guys must practice, you know, boxing at home with the jabbing. You know,
Yeah.
Lockett's impressed me the 2 times I've seen Steele High. He's got baseball hands. And Harrisburg has 5 athletes like that with hands.
Yes.
Great job by Michael McNeil just to hold his position on the box out, not allowing the Harrisburg player to save that ball in bounds. Some little things you don't appear on the stat sheet. It can sway a game.
Looks like Harrisburg's going full court man-to-man.
Well, Wally needs a little help there, doesn't he? Nice pass. Always get it to the middle, right, guys, to break the press.
I think Steele High's best hope is to just take it to the hole hard.
Yes.
Beat that press and get to the brim.
And put your head down and just go right to the rack.
Wally Butler did a nice job that time against the pressure.
Jayon Lewis.
A long rebound off a St. Brown miss from 3.
Again, turnovers plaguing Steele High early.
Well, Lockett beat 2 guys, tried to make that tough pass at the end.
Yeah.
Well, Steele High can take care of the basketball. This is an even game right now. If they just take care of the basketball.
But Harrisburg's so disciplined in their defense.
They are. Damone Maxwell was a very good defensive player when he played for you, Kirk, if I remember correctly.
He had to be.
He had to be. Or no choice. I tell you, he's a heck of an offensive player, too. What state championship was that, Coach? Was that 98 or?
98.
Okay.
And not even arguably, but I think the best Harrisburg team was that group.
Well,
no comment.
No comment. He can't. You can't ask the coach to weigh in. He's got alumni listening here.
That's right.
Okay, I think that was the best Harrisburg team I've seen. Now, maybe Roger Goodling had one better in 70.
He had some good ones.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. Usually when you're from another school, you don't get excited and follow the fan wagon of other schools when they make runs or but that team, I actually went out of my way to go see play. Maxwell, I followed Jehovah guys. We played Plymouth White Marsh, beat them up at Redding's, the Geigel, right? Was that my?
There's a Geigel,
Yep. That was an awesome game.
Yes, it was.
I watched that when that place was packed.
Trace Walker, relentless defensively.
Yes, he is.
Who was your big man that year, Kirk?
Micah Davenport, Ricky Morton.
Okay.
We had a host, Anthony Thompson. We had a host of them.
Yes. First turnover for Harrisburg came a second ago there.
Steele's trying to get into that motion offense, but it's disrupted by Harrisburg continually.
Yeah.
Wow, nice pass by Lewis. Made that happen. Nice assist. A 45, 50-foot beeline pass. Ooh, I thought he got away with the travel there, but give him credit.
Nice.
Quan Paget scores the basket for Steele.
Good pass.
Nice
block.
Yeah, Steele showing some athleticism
Lockett
here.
with the block.
Lockett's taken over for Steele. Real nice move by Wally.
Nice. Wow. Tell you what, if Steele could get one of those, I don't know. I think that went off Harrisburg here. But that's not what the officials felt. 15-10. Harrisburg wants to end this quarter. Probably not for a last shot. I don't think that happens anymore, does it, guys?
No, not this early, no.
Well, both teams are a combined 0 for 11 from 3 right now.
Somebody's got to make one.
It's cold.
Wow, it is cold.
Nice rebound by number 5, St. Brown.
Oh, man, another turnover for Steele.
Now, here's where they miss Nishon, because he's the guy in the middle there looking to get the ball to.
Yeah.
Does he put him back in the first half with 3 fouls? I think he almost has to.
Yeah, depends on the score here, you know.
Yeah, depends on how you're playing D, to score. There's a lot of factors that go into that.
Maurice Brown bringing the ball up, a smooth left-hander.
Former Trinity player, huh?
Yes. He's the second leading scorer. He played a year of football for Harrisburg this year, too.
Okay. Well, that'll be the end of the first quarter. It's 15-10 Harrisburg. Steel High hanging in there, plagued with turnovers. But we'll be back in a minute after the first quarter break.
Discover the power of local expertise with global reach at Landmark Commercial Realty. Serving South Central Pennsylvania for over 3 decades, we are proud members of TCN Worldwide, connecting you to over 200 markets globally. Whether you're looking for retail, industrial, office, or investment properties, our team provides sound, honest advice tailored to your needs. Trust Landmark Commercial Realty to navigate the complexities of commercial real estate with confidence. Visit landmarkcr.com and leverage our global expertise for your local success. Select Physical Therapy, a leading provider of physical therapy and sports medicine throughout central Pennsylvania. Whether recovery from an injury or setting a peak performance goal, our highly certified therapists and athletic trainers will help get you there. Visit selectphysicaltherapy.com to schedule an appointment or complimentary consultation. We wish all athletes, coaches, and teams a great season.
Okay, there's the Harrisburg Steel High huddle. There's Jeremy Cable, first-year coach, trying to build a culture. And he is. They have a winning team right now, won more games than they've had in recent years. And they got 3 out of 5 players coming back next year, starters. So it should be a bright future for Steel High as they're trying to build right now. Jeremy doing a great job with this team.
That's Sinkler finishing it off.
That was a nice cut by Sinkler, very timely.
I love how Harrisburg gets that ball down that middle, you know?
Yeah.
Breaks everything up. Make a note, Rashad Holland Ali came in late here, but he had a first quarter sit out. He's usually plays a lot more, so.
He's their point guard, Charlie.
Yeah, so let's see. He's one of our main guys. Let's see if his presence reduces the turnover output, therefore gets Steel High back in this game.
Well, it'll take the pressure off Lockett bringing the ball up. That's one thing.
Absolutely, and he does a really, really good job running his team. Ali does. I've seen him a couple games previous, and he's a solid player.
Yeah.
Trace Walker at the foul line. I don't know why that didn't go down.
I don't know.
Every basket by Harrisburg has been a layup. So it just tells you Harrisburg's getting easy scores. And the teams that get easy baskets usually win games. If they can knock a 3 down or 2, that's icing on the cake.
Yes. And
Well,
see,
both teams should put the 3 in their back pocket right now.
Yeah, and Harrisburg's a team that they play off their runs.
They might want to start banking them, Jeff. They might want to start banking them to get a little more, Harrisburg keeping the pressure up. Every guy being guarded closely. There's no let up here, guys, for Harrisburg. Now this is okay. Oh, that was close. Okay, again,
Butler looked good from 3 that time, though.
Yeah, it looked good. Tell you what, last 2 balls went out of bounds. Looked like it was Steel High's ball. I don't know. I need some new glasses.
There's some quickness out on this floor.
Yeah.
Quickness and hands.
Yeah.
And those are the kind of calls, Charlie, that Steel High usually gets.
Okay, that's our first 3 of the game.
A heat check
by Brown. And Brown can do that. Reese Brown can do that. Now it's a total 1 for what? So, wow, okay.
Sinkler, that was a hard foul, didn't
it? Was.
Yeah.
Sinkler's another football guy.
It looked like a football play.
Yeah.
I think he tackled him on that one.
Well, we accidentally put the High School Sports Live PennLive Match of the Week banner up. Maybe we should have left that out there instead of the... We had our last wrestling broadcast this past Thursday, State College Mifflin. What a great wrestling season it was. Great set of broadcasts. For the first time, we featured Milton Hershey and Camp Hill. That came down to the last match. The guy got pinned to win for Camp Hill.
Good looking pull up by Lockett, doesn't go down.
For those at home that don't know, that aren't aware of how Steel High plays basketball, 21-10 means they're in the game.
Yeah.
Because it only takes a little explosion and for them to get back in games. That's just how they've always played.
Unfortunately, Reese Brown seemed to just wake up too.
Yeah, it looks like he's working up a little lather here.
Yeah.
Lewis with a strong steal and finish.
He's such a good athlete.
25-10 here. It's getting a little bit out of hand here. Steel High's going to have to be careful. There's another turnover.
Reese Brown has got 7 quick points.
Okay, we got a timeout here. Jeremy Cable. Let's just stay right here and talk about it, guys. So you're Jeremy Cable, Jeff Thompson, 27-10. You're playing your rivalry, trying to teach these guys how to win games. What's he saying right now?
Well, he right now he's just trying to get some Steel High pride back. Let's play hard. Just don't give the ball up. He's afraid of them maybe dropping their head because they're down.
Yeah. And that happened last night against Trinity. Before the game, he was talking to you and I, and he had said last night if they got out of hand, he was going to sit the guys to get them ready for today's game in the fourth quarter, which I believe he did.
Unfortunately, Nyshawn Ward McMullen picked up those 3 fouls, and he lost his strength in the middle.
Yeah. Smallwood, what's a Harrisburg coach saying when you think you got the game in hand at Steel High? What are you saying right now?
Well, it's one of those things where they are who we thought they were. This is Steel High. This is Harrisburg. You're up 17, but that's right now.
That's right.
A minute from now, you might be down 10. This is a dogfight where you just put one foot out in the front and the other guy puts the other foot out there and you guys just slug it out.
4 minutes and 10 seconds. Steel High has not scored, but Harrisburg has. They've scored 12 points in this run, 12-0 run.
Nice pass. Beautiful pass by Wally Butler too.
Steel came out with a different look, a different mental look. Let's see how that goes. It's counted for 2 points, though. That's for sure, Rick.
Well, Butler looked good on that pass to Brown.
Steel High in a 2-3 zone. That's a change from the timeout. Yeah. Tighten it up a little bit. Going to try to, okay. Going to try to close that lane up, and they did, but now Lewis is going to go to the foul line. Let's see if he can make a couple.
Lewis is very, very clever how he slides up to the foul line and making himself available for a pass.
And didn't it look like he said, I'm going to take these guys because they don't have anyone to stop
that's
me?
his game. That's what he does.
Kirk, there's a lot of history in this gym. There's a lot of Steel High sports. It looks like over 30,000 point scorers. When you look at that board, you're not allowed to talk about me. What guy up there stands out to you as maybe one of the best, if not the best of all time? That you, especially, I know you're a little biased here when you see Rod.
I've got a couple of players that I really have a love for. One of them is Big Cat.
Oh, Big Cat, Lloyd Hill.
Big Cat. Boy, was he underrated. The other guy was Lime Roberts, who led his team in rebounding.
Wow, we have a goaltender there. That's a good bucket. Can't slap the backboard, folks, while the ball's hanging around that rim.
Wally Butler had a chance for that to go down, too.
Yeah. I tell you what, things aren't going well for Steel High. Kind of lingering around, 28-14. Let's see if they can get on a roll here with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Coach Smallwood, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, that's okay. And the other guy was Kurt Cheatham. I just liked him because he was tough. And whenever he was on the floor, the Rollers had a chance to win the ball game.
Lewis going to the hole again.
Yes, that's what he does. He's athletic. He's a tremendous athlete.
Dominic Barbush is in for the Steel High Rollers right now, number 10. He's a 3-point threat.
Lewis still has a little of that football rust on those foul shots.
Yep.
But he gets to the line, doesn't he, man?
Yeah, and, one of the things that I really enjoy about Harrisburg now that has always happened at Steel High is kids are playing more than one sport and having a great time.
Yeah.
And you could tell it in the strength of Harrisburg.
Yeah.
Well, I all but got a okay, there it is. Wow, another turnover for Steel. Wow.
Damon Arp is tough going to the basket.
Yes, he is. Demir, he's very tough.
Demir.
Well, and turnovers like this that's just a result of a team that needs to get an identity and build a foundation,
Barbush off on that 3 attempt. Steele put up a zone that time.
Yes.
Just challenging them to shoot from the outside.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Harrisburg was relentless in that man for quite a while.
Yeah. Yeah, that's their bread and butter. That's what they hang their hat on.
Coach Small, we have one thing in common. We both coached Damone Maxwell as players, but I coached him on the Harrisburg Horizon as a player while he was an adult. How was it coaching him as a player? Like, talk about his player characteristics.
I just needed therapy.
What, therapy after coaching him?
During
the coaching.
Yeah.
I bet he'll laugh listening to that.
He was a good guy, man, but once he figured out that, you know, it was his team and, you know, the guys counted on him, everything fell in place.
Oh, he was a heck of a leader. There was just this, when you guys would go up against the, like, ranked teams in the country and all those really good teams, it just seemed like he was the guy that had the shoulders for Harrisburg that went in the gym and said, don't look at their rank. Don't look at where they're going to college. We're kicking their butt.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how it came across watching it from the stands.
We played St. Vincent Pilati down here, and they were like number 7 in the country. And we ended up beating them right here. And it comes from guys like Damone Maxwell, Mark Lester, guys like that who just play hard.
All right, Steel High has started a couple of nice baskets by St. Brown. It's still a 17-point lead, but it looks like Steel High is starting to trade punches here,
There's
guys.
a much better flow to the game in the last minute or two. They've been scoring. Both teams are scoring, taking the ball to the basket, especially this guy, Demir.
Oh, he's amazing. I love the crossover. Love the crossover.
Yeah, with his height, he's got to use his arms more at the top of that press.
Barbush, a lefty. Okay. Lewis. Slicing and dicing.
Lewis is not settling for threes, is he?
No, everybody in the gym knows where he's going. He's going to the rack.
And I think Steelton has to do the same thing.
Yeah, it's 41-20 here. Steel High's got to put a little air out of the basketball to make Harrisburg, knock them off their pace. They're playing right into Harrisburg's hands.
Well, if you watch Nyrell Smith on that last defensive assignment, he really took that personally at half court. He really played tough D.
Yes.
And I think that's all the players in Harrisburg are making it tough for Steelton to get to the basket. I'd like to see him keep going to the basket. You're right about St. Brown. He made a couple really nice finishes.
Plays,
Good passes. And Wally Butler did a nice job while he was in there. That's a bank. I'm not sure he called it, though, St. Brown.
St. Brown with the banker.
I have to say, I mentioned earlier that they should work on the bank shots.
And they just did.
Oh, my goodness.
It was right in. That's old school there.
Steel High out in that 2-3 extended.
They are really pushing it to the basket.
Yes.
Hey, coming up at halftime is a wonderful interview with Andrew Irby, the head coach for Steel High and the athletic director, talking about Steel High's dilemma of needing a place for them to play football and the idea of building a community center for the community. Don't miss that interview at the beginning of halftime.
St. Brown gets a rebound, goes coast to coast, can't finish it off. But who does? That was number 5, wasn't it?
Trey Walker.
Wow. This is a track meet for Harrisburg, guys. 43-22. Hey, nice shot by Barbush. Hits the 3.
Dominic. He came in practicing. He practiced shooting for an hour beforehand.
Yeah.
Hey, and Steel High's going to go to AA in the districts. They're playing a 6A school. This is a great workout for them. They have a chance to make a run in AA districts and possibly compete for that district title. What do you think, guys?
I think so. They're Stilton kids, and they're going to fight you till the end.
And Harrisburg's been playing in a real tough. Harrisburg is in a good league.
Yes.
And all these 6As and all these bigger schools that Steel High does play in their division, they're going to get the power points for the district playoffs, and they're going to be in a good position.
Yes. And they have a nice team.
This is Reese Brown back to the foul line. He had a salvo that kind of opened the game up, didn't he?
Yes.
45.8 seconds. Yep, coming up at halftime, the Jack Giambalvo Family of Dealerships halftime report, along with our halftime stats. And we're looking forward to just doing a nice recap of the first half. Don't miss it. And before that, Andrew Irby from Steel High, a nice 3-minute interview talking about what Steel High needs and the support they're going to need to help this community. Don't miss it, guys. That was tipped, that ball. Nobody's going to get a block shot on that, but there's a nice little graze there by the defense. I'm going to bail Dominic out on that one. But
it looks like Barbish is content to shoot from that range, isn't it?
Hey, somebody needs to take some shots here. Got the AT&T halftime stats with the Team Pennsylvania first half highlights. Again, our Jack Giambalvo halftime report all coming up in a little bit. Our broadcast today, sponsored by the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We're in partnership with PennLive and High School Sports Live to put the game of the week. We've been averaging over 25,000 views a game just online alone. We're excited to have our partner in PCN to re-air these basketball broadcasts on PCN statewide.
Foul on Trey's Walker.
I think he embraced the contact. He knew he was going to get contact, and he made him call that foul.
Hey, listen, down 20. We were down in 1988. We were playing Christian McCaffrey's uncle, Billy McCaffrey, against Allentown Central Catholic. We were at Reading in a Christmas tournament. Smallwood, I don't know if you remember this. Bankovic was our coach. We were down 21 points, and with 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go and won by 6.
Whoa.
That's Steel High's first 2 foul shots. Jaron Lockett looked really good from the foul line. That's the first 2 they've taken today.
Yeah. First free throw of the game
and
for
made them
Steel
both.
High, yes.
Jaron made them both.
And who knows, maybe Steel High can get a last shot here. I don't look like Harrisburg is going to give it to him now. Damone Maxwell's squad smart. They're holding for that last shot. They're going to keep the momentum. Nice defense. Oh, Steel High got a little defense going and a foul. That's 2 more foul shots here, guys. Potentially, I don't know, is that a one? Are we in a one?
Junior's going to go to the line for 2.
Okay, this could.
Harrisburg's over the limit. Harrisburg's.
Actually, they're not. We thought they were. But,
I thought they were.
But Steel High sets up for the last shot here. Okay. Okay. He gets fouled on a 3. Okay, that's 3 foul shots.
Trade 2 for 3 there.
Yeah, yeah. Harrisburg being aggressive, but I don't think Coach Maxwell wants to end the half giving them 3 foul shots, but he'll take the aggressiveness because they are winning because of that factor.
Rashad Holland Ali at the foul line for 3.
Yeah, I've seen this guy play a couple games earlier in the season. He's a real nice ball player. I like the way he handles the ball. Again, I like the way he runs his club. And he'll even get in there and rebound the ball, too.
Hey, and your team starts out the game without your floor general. I just never recovered. I'm sure Coach Cable will be talking about settling down in the second half. 3 in a row. Nice, impressive.
5 for 5 from the foul line for the Rollers.
Cut it to 15. That's a different conversation at halftime for a coach. Well, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in a little bit. Interview with Coach Andrew Irby coming up next. We did it earlier. Check it out. Here it comes. Hey, before we go any further with basketball during this halftime, we're going to take a moment here to talk to Steel High's athletic director and football coach, Andrew Irby. Andrew, welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Hey, 9 district titles, 3 state championships. And if we got that wrong by 1 or 2, you fact checkers, still, and we're just used to winning, so we could have it off by 1 or 2, but Stilton people win, right?
Absolutely. Title 10 USA.
And we in Stilton here, we need a win. The program has been struggling with a place for the team to play, the football team to play. And I'm going to ask Andrew to talk about this big need because there's people in the community that may be able to help. So talk about what's going on here up on Cottage Hill.
Of this past year, we were unable to play on our field, deemed unplayable. So after some community feedback, stakeholders, student athletes, we came with the illusion that we need something a little bit more than a football field. So I think our biggest goal with our community project is going to be our community hub where we can meet the needs of our youth, our early childhood program, partner with the food bank because it's a need. So our biggest thing is not necessarily, we would love to be playing football, but our need is for a community center to meet the need of all of our community members. And we're looking for corporate sponsors. We're looking for any type of support. And for more information, you can reach out to the RollerNationFoundation.com.
And that would possibly be built right up at Cottage Hill where the football field is, almost like a one-stop shop facility for the community, because I think everybody knows that, the times we're in, there's just a lot of families that are hurting for the proper child care for their kids so the parents can work, the basic necessities of food. So is that what it's looking like, a possible building up on there that could house all of these needs?
Absolutely. We were looking for a one-stop shop for our community members, fitness center, early childhood, a resource for food bank, career and readiness for young adults. So we're looking to give opportunities for our whole entire community. And our project is going to be bigger than just a game and just a field. And again, hats off to our athletes. Our athletes really haven't had a track, so we're looking to install a track. We've been successful in track, running on concrete. So our goal is to meet the needs of our community. But I think the biggest piece is, more than the football field, this one's going to be for our community.
And people can contact Andrew Irby at Steel High. Just reach out to the school district. He can be a point of contact if there's any ideas out there, any interest in sponsorship. But Andrew, that's close to my heart too. There's a lot of awesome alumni, so we'll be keeping that in our prayers and expecting something to happen down the road.
We can help you buy a house. You'll make it a home. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. Look to us to make your dream of owning a home come true.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Select Physical Therapy, a leading provider of physical therapy and sports medicine throughout central Pennsylvania. Whether recovery from an injury or setting a peak performance goal, our highly certified therapists and athletic trainers will help get you there. Visit selectphysicaltherapy.com to schedule an appointment or complimentary consultation. We wish all athletes, coaches, and teams a great season.
Award-winning Jack Gianvavo family dealerships have been growing for over 50 years. Now you can visit all 7 dealership locations throughout your county. At Jack Gianvavo, we understand family as we offer variety, style of vehicles that fit your lifestyle. Now we're expanding them choices and announcing Gianvavo Kia, Gianvavo Mitsubishi. Jack Gianvavo invites you to come experience the Gianvavo difference.
Rollover. Here at Pac Financial, we help you choose your ideal rollover plan. Steve Marazzo has decades of experience in understanding and working with his clientele to meet your individual needs and customize your perfect financial fit. Steve and Christian Marazzo and our team are here for you. So come, roll over with Pac Financial.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'd never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
Discover the power of local expertise with global reach at Landmark Commercial Realty. Serving South Central Pennsylvania for over 3 decades, we are proud members of TCN Worldwide, connecting you to over 200 markets globally. Whether you're looking for retail, industrial, office, or investment properties, our team provides sound, honest advice tailored to your needs. Trust Landmark Commercial Realty to navigate the complexities of commercial real estate with confidence. Visit landmarkcr.com and leverage our global expertise for your local success.
All right, we're back here at Steel High. Steel High has given us a chance here. It's 45-30. They get on a roll. Get out here, hopefully make a few baskets and get back in this. Where at one point it was, 22 points.
It looked bleak.
It looked like bleak. So they ended with a little bit of life, some foul shots. I think Jeremy's doing a really good job with this young team at Steel High. And Damone, they seem to be hitting their stride a little bit, Smallwood. So talk about the first half, and what do you think Harrisburg needs to do to keep the foot on the gas here?
One of the things they have to do better is on the boards. Right now, Steel High is out-rebounding them 13-10.
Okay.
And they've got to do a better job on the foul line. They're 8 for 14. I'm pretty sure as shooters, they're much better than that.
What are we looking at Steel High, Jeff?
Well, Ward McMullen got in early foul trouble, and Jaron Lockett picked it up on the boards and handling the ball. And I think they did a real nice job. They turned the ball over a lot in the first quarter. The last few minutes, they've been handling it a little bit better. So I think that's one of the reasons they're back in the game, because they're passing the ball just a little bit better.
I'm looking for the point guard from Steel High to settle this team down and possibly allow them to have a chance in the second half. But we got some first half highlights here from Team Pennsylvania to look at here, so the fans at home can, if you're just tuning in, you can see what it looked like throughout that whole half.
This is Wally Butler. Nice pull-up, wasn't it?
Yeah,
nice
that
stop
is.
and pop.
Lewis was relentless pushing the ball. That was like a 45-foot chest pass.
A great pass to Demir Arp.
Yeah.
And here's number 45, Quan Paget.
Yeah.
That was an old school Lincoln Street up fake.
Yeah. Nice pass, backdoor cut.
Really nice look to Sinclair that last time. And there's Reese Brown. He checked. We didn't even call his name till then, and he scored.
Yeah.
He shoots it well from deep.
Yeah. There's Lewis.
Here's a guy that's really does it all.
Absolutely. He goes to the rack.
He could play college basketball for someone.
Demir showing every move he has on every shot.
Oh, these are some good highlights. Nice.
There's Wally with a nice up fake.
Yeah, nice pass.
They
wow.
teach that at Lincoln Street. Charlie does a clinic down there.
Yeah.
Wally
I used to.
And there's Demir Arp doing a little dipsy-doodle scoop. I love the scoop.
All right, the Team PA first half highlights.
Guess where Jayan's going.
Well, that's an aggressive take to the basket.
That was a modified scoop.
Yeah.
Here's the point guard you were talking about, Charlie. Number 3, Rashad Holland Ali.
And he does a good job getting the ball to his player.
Well, we got some important stats here as well.
Well, that 12-0 run, Jim, was very, very important for Harrisburg.
Look at the chances Harrisburg took. They took 29 shots, made 17. Of course, you're going to score more if you can take more shots. And then you got the foul shots. You got Harrisburg getting 14 attempts to Steel High's attempts. But look at that turnover, guys. Look at the turnovers.
That was early, and as has been pointed out to me by Jim Gallagher, they didn't turn the ball over at the end. They actually outscored Harrisburg 20-18 to end the half.
That's wow. Okay, well, if that trend continues, we may have a better chance for Steel High. We're going to take a quick break, come back for the start of the second half. We'll be back right after this.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Okay, we're back here. Let's see how this starts out. It's all about how do you come out of the locker room sometimes. What does Harrisburg need to do, Smallwood, to keep the foot on the gas here?
They've got to make sure that they play good defense without fouling, and they have to make sure on offense that they're moving the ball, cutting hard, and finishing at the rim.
Well, they started out in the zone. Interestingly, a 1-3-1 for Harrisburg.
I like Nashawn hitting the middle right here.
Well, it looks like a 1-3-1 anyway. Okay.
Couldn't finish it because number 2 was there defending him.
Yeah, he's all over the place.
Did Reese just try to put it down?
Yes.
There's your high flyer right there.
Yeah. He's playing a heck of a game today.
He is. He attacks that rim, boy. Woo.
Still High is kind of dumbfounded right now with the, oh, they were.
Ooh. He heard you talking,
yes, he
Coach.
did.
Junior, Michael McNeil Jr.
He heard that Harrisburg coach talking.
Yeah, he said, I'm going to shut that guy up.
This guy is relentless. Oh, my goodness.
He's playing 1-on-9.
And he's the same in football.
Yeah, he is. Steel High has to get some stops. They have not been able to get stops. They've played better, but they're not stopping Harrisburg.
Steel High backing them.
Look at this. You can't.
In a man-to-man.
You can't stop those hands and that quickness.
No.
Athletic toughness.
Yeah.
There's a highlight going to the hole right there. Jaron Lockett showing the little Jayon Lewis with his game.
Yeah, I don't think Damone Maxwell likes trading baskets. We'll stay right here and talk about this because it's an important part of the game here. It's a very important part. If Steel High can't stop Harrisburg, what's it going to look like, guys? What's it going to look like?
It's not going to be good.
Not going to be good.
It's not going to be good.
Especially with Lewis, the way he's playing.
Well, I like the answer by Lockett. You know, I talked to him before the game. He said something that was very meaningful to me. He said in his household, academics come first. He said, I wouldn't be playing basketball if my grades weren't good.
That's great.
Well, and talking to Coach Irby before the game, their whole goal in building this new center for the kids is it's more than basketball. It's a feeding place for families that are food bank, before and after care, child care programming, early education.
Charlie, those are all things that are dear to your heart too.
Well, that's stuff that we do already, and so I just told him, I said, we're gonna keep passing the word around, get more people involved in that in the community. This community needs that. The Steelton community needs that as much as any community, I would think.
And Charlie, just from living in this area for so long, and when it's time to come together, that's exactly what the Roller Faithful is going to do.
Yes. Man, somebody needs to realize he's right-handed. You know, make him go
left. Do you guys remember David Thompson?
Yes.
Yes.
He looks like a mini version right now.
Yeah. Nice pass. Oh.
Okay, Steel High getting a turnover of their own there. Oh.
They need him to go.
They need him to go, yeah.
Trace Walker with a big rebound.
A step back.
Well, you got to make Lewis take a tough shot. Finally made him make a tough shot. Got a foul on Harrisburg there.
A technical foul of some sort.
Arp didn't like that. He did something, though. I think that was on Arp, right?
I'm not sure.
Number 11, at least he's gesturing as if it's on him.
I didn't see the referee.
Well, we'll see. I think that Damone might take out the guy who got the technicals.
Yeah, he didn't like that.
Yeah, one of the things Damone and I talked about before the game was penetration down the middle. And on that particular play, there were two guys that could have stepped in to take the charge. Neither of them did it. And that's why Coach is feeling the way he is right now.
So that's important. That's important as this season progresses for them to stop.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to be able to do it. They don't have a 6'5", 6'6" guy.
Okay.
There he goes again.
It's a 13-point game,
McNeil
guys.
Jr. with his second tray of the quarter.
Guys, you're in roller country here. You know what that means. The double clap will be starting soon.
That you guys took from us. I want to say that on the record.
No, J-Rock started that. Our 13th game of our senior year. Come on.
Settle down. Settle down, boys.
When did you guys start your double clap?
Oh, man. That was in, 93, 94.
Oh, well, 89 is when our double clap started, our senior year. So I don't even know where. I know it did start with us in 89.
Maybe we sampled it from you guys.
Yeah. Yours has a little different ring to it for some reason. I don't know if it's I don't know how you do it, but it sounds different than the Steel High roller clap.
Lewis exploding to the basket.
Yes, he's going to do that all game, and he won't get tired.
So it's a 13-point lead. 5 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. This is a moment here for Steel, guys.
Yes,
it's a moment. Harrisburg has to keep making shots. Going to the foul line is not going to hurt.
John Lewis is probably low 20s right now as far as points.
I'm just thinking he didn't play in the Cumberland Valley game.
No, he didn't at all. He wasn't even there.
Okay, Steel High.
What quickness, great quickness with his feet right there.
Oh,
that created that.
Another turnover.
He kind of deserved that basket because he created it on defense.
Yeah.
That was a foul the refs missed there. Wow.
Nice.
The big guy finishes for Steel High, I'll tell you.
He's got ham hocks and he can finish.
Yeah, he's big.
That's a huge shot for Harrisburg.
That
Sincere Whitehead.
Sincere Whitehead, a defensive specialist.
Looks like he could shoot the three, too. That's a very nice take to the hole by St. Brown.
The thing is, it's not like Harrisburg is hot. They're getting layups. So it's not like Steel High can hope for them to stop making shots. If you're going to give them, like, attack the rim, bona fide, you can counter every time, drive the hoop, layups by Lewis, the game's not going to change. You got to somehow stop that pattern.
Absolutely.
Well, they're not giving it to Lewis. Lewis is just taking it.
He's taking it, right. I don't know. Double team, trap.
Yeah, something that'll slow him down and make him think, not play.
Yeah.
2 or 3 people.
Yeah.
But he's so quick, he can get around those traps. He can get around them.
And he's
strong, too.
Yes.
Nice touch by St. Brown.
It's a 16-point game, still hanging around here. Reese Brown, not a big factor in this one so far.
He looks like he's teeing it up.
He is so smooth.
Yeah.
Once he makes his mind up what he wants to do, he is so smooth.
Especially going to his left.
Yes, yeah.
He's got 2 shots out of that drive.
Brown's the second leading scorer for Harrisburg, getting 17 points a night.
So he's looking to feed his average right now.
Yeah.
And he could do it.
Yeah, he's a nice player.
Great touch.
$18-point game here.
That's the play that Coach Maxwell was talking about. That penetration right down the middle.
Holland Ali with a great pass to the big guy, Ward McMullen.
Holland is making a difference for sure since he's come in this game.
Great ball movement right about now by the Cougars. It's snapping around, isn't it?
Their spacing is pretty good also.
Steel High doing a lot of running, trap. Okay.
That was a nifty shovel pass. Is that what?
Yeah.
They call
that
that
was
a pocket
Brown.
pass almost?
Yeah.
A bullet pocket pass.
Yeah.
Trey's Walker for Harrisburg. He's going to get 2 chances here.
And Trey's is only a junior.
I'll have to call my dad to come back. He left after halftime.
Come on, Mr. Fortney. Come on back.
Let him know that this is becoming a game here.
He told me he hasn't been in the roller gym since his son played.
That's right. He hasn't been there since Charlie fouled out against East. And
shoot, he would be half asleep half the time during the game. I'd look up there. He told me we were playing too boring. He fell asleep. That's the true story.
Mr. Fortney wanted some up-tempo.
He was like, hey, you guys need to play a little more exciting.
There's that same dribble down the middle.
He was tired from a long day of work.
Wow. Holland Ali has come to life.
Yeah.
Guys, no matter what it looks like on paper, it's only a 15-point game.
And they're trapping the corners, Steel High is.
Yeah. Okay. Harrisburg's disciplined with their catch and face. Okay. Hey, make them make foul shots rather than give them the easy ones. I like Steel High's approach. If we're gonna, make them make two on the foul line in the easy basket.
And like you said earlier, Charlie, you got to do something different.
Do something different.
Well, Harrisburg handles the ball very well. They haven't turned it over a whole lot. They play very good defense.
And Lewis is on the bench right now. Let's keep that in mind. I mean, he's on the bench. Anything Harrisburg can do right now to hold serve is a heck of a bonus to give that guy a rest, because when he comes back, it's 75 miles per hour going 20 miles over the speed limit. This is what I'm seeing.
Here's excitement in the forecourt. Unfortunately,
sometimes you got to take the shot that's given to you.
Or maybe come to a jump stop there.
Yeah.
My coach at Fort Union used to say, Fletcher, don't turn a good shot into a bad pass.
The old Fletch. Remember Fletch?
He'd say, don't turn a good shot, Fortney, into a bad pass.
Charlie, I like the way you're thinking. You shoot first and ask questions later.
Yeah, that's right.
Whoa, there's a lot of steps there.
Yeah.
In the NBA, they don't even think about calling that a walk either.
No.
Okay. Chance for Steel High to get under 15 here. Still a lot of time. Still got 11 minutes to go in this game. Okay. These guys are, look at Steele.
Great hands inside for that board by Nishon.
Oh,
what
look
a
at
pass.
that pass.
Good look.
That might be a play of the game. Mark that as a potential play of the game. We're under 15, 14 points. Steel High making a comeback here.
And that was Junior, McNeil Jr.
Okay. Another nice pass. I can't give him the angle.
Sinkler with a really hard move.
Yeah, strong move. Another football player.
He got to that box in a hurry, didn't he?
He did.
Sinkler's averaging 3.8 points per game. More of a defensive guy and a glue guy. Just got his hands on that pass.
Okay, foul on the ground. Harrisburg has 3 fouls to Steel High's 4 in this quarter.
There has been a big difference since Holland Ali got in the game in terms of their ball handling.
Yes.
It put Lockett on the wing now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that would have been nice if that could have.
I love
nice
the offensive rebounding position by Lockett is incredible.
Yes.
How long is Damone Maxwell going to go with? Oh, no, Lewis is back in. Okay, he snuck in there. He's so fast he got in the game before I could even look at it.
And do you see where they put it right in the middle of the zone?
Left-handed layup. I like it. I like it.
And his handle's so low and strong that he can get to the cup.
Yep.
So he's their postman. Reese Brown with the nice hands. Oh, there's some good hands there, too.
Oh, well, okay. Harrisburg racking up a few. It's actually 4-4. Foul shots could mean something here in this game as we get further in the game. Be careful. To end, minute 14 to end this quarter, Steel High is going to want to end strong.
Yes. That's the 5th foul on Kajan Sinkler.
Tell you what, he has actually gotten his money's worth here today.
He sure did get his money's worth.
He runs around. He's very strong.
Coach Everett's going to be proud of his football guys, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
A lot of action going between the 2 point guards there. They're getting after it.
Yeah, there's some contact.
I'll tell you what, Steel High, again, like you said, Jeff, since number 3 has been in the game for Steel and Rashad, it's more of a control blowout. Even though it's not quite a blowout, but it's more of a controlled,
Did you notice that the conflagration over here led to a foul shot here?
Yeah.
He knew he was going to get fouled if he took it strong to the hole.
Yeah. He's very good on the foul line. I don't think he's missed yet here. He made all 3 on the three-point before the half. Very settled. Keep the ball in his hands. Let's see if they can cut it to 14. See how Harrisburg handles the next possession here.
And those kids from Stilton on the perimeter. Get your hands up.
Yeah,
He'll kick it to you. And he wants you to shoot it.
Yeah.
Still not want it back.
Stilton's in a okay. A little bit of yelling helps on defense, right?
Yeah. Lockett gets a rebound if it's 15 feet away.
Look at this. Oh, that would have been a nice shot. That nice make there. I would have cut it to 11. I don't know if they're going to count that as a basket or an on-the-ground 2 shots. They're going to go on-the-ground 2 shots. Number 5, Walker for Harrisburg. Got a little hip pointer. That's what happens when you get busted in the hip there.
Well, close to the hip.
Yeah.
Or a leg pointer. Knee pointer.
Lockett tried to take a charge, and I appreciate the fact that Steel High trying to take charges.
Yeah. Harrisburg's definitely getting beat up a little bit. Stilton's kind of getting in the fight here, you know.
Well, there's no quitting this team from roller country.
Yeah, they're going to play to the end.
Well, I know who's at home watching this game. That's Ron Cable, Mo Cable. That's Buzz, Jeremy Cable's dad, longtime Steel High coach.
Did well, Coach.
A great friend and mentor of mine growing up, like my big brother. Drove me to the prom and drove me to my wedding pictures. Best man at my wedding. So I know he's excited to see how the game goes tonight here.
Really nice pass from Lockett to
yes. Ali. It's a 15-point game. Talked to Mo, Ron Cable before the game, got some advice. He's been watching the games. He basically said that Steel High just had to cut back on the turnovers here, and he was right.
That was
great
crafty
move by Demir Arp.
I'm gonna vote for a 2-3 zone just to plug that backside and to keep them layups from happening. Make them make a shot 3 feet and out at least, you know.
Let's talk about the Steel High coach for a second. When he was a young man, Charlie, you remember him? He was all over the world with his ball handling drills.
Yeah, Jeremy did a lot of trick dribbling, 3-ball, 4-ball dribbling, spinning balls on umbrella. From the time he was 3 years old to, I think, 13, 14 years old. He definitely built up a resume doing that, and eventually played at Wilkes College. Was a part of, I believe, a Steel High championship team, maybe a district there during his stint at Steel High. Okay, it's going into the 4th quarter. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back after this. Steel High Harrisburg, 73-58. Steel High in striking distance.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
Discover the power of local expertise with global reach at Landmark Commercial Realty. Serving South Central Pennsylvania for over 3 decades, we are proud members of TCN Worldwide, connecting you to over 200 markets globally. Whether you're looking for retail, industrial, office, or investment properties, our team provides sound, honest advice tailored to your needs. Trust Landmark Commercial Realty to navigate the complexities of commercial real estate with confidence. Visit landmarkcr.com and leverage our global expertise for your local success.
Okay, we are coming back here. We're back at Steel High, getting ready for the start of the 4th quarter. 73-58, Harrisburg on top.
And Steel High is in a zone.
And look for Arp to go to penetrate this zone, or Lewis.
He just knows what to do and when to do it.
And he gets himself open for that pass in the middle.
And for the guy to be that short, man, he really explodes off the floor.
Perfect guy in the middle of his zone.
Look at this.
That was a great pass right there.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Lockett from Ward McMullen, who just has great hands for rebounding.
Still high in that 2-3. Oh, man.
Arp is just putting on a clinic with the dipsy doodles.
Well, they're slashing through a zone. I think that zone just got to get a little tighter, don't you think?
Well, I don't know. I don't know with those kind of scoops.
You can't allow people to drive through the top part of that. How about Smallwood?
No, not at all.
It's a 14-point game. That's
Lockett with his first three.
Two guys out top got to get super tight. Super tight. There you go.
Jaron Lockett showed us his outside game. Nice touch.
As a former roller, I'm about ready to call a timeout and say, get tighter up top.
I think Charlie wants his jersey. Sub him in. He wants to sub in.
I want in, baby.
His kids are playing, Buzz's kids are playing well right now.
Yeah, see, one thing about Jeremy, he has kept those kids playing hard. That first McDevitt game this year, McDevitt, one loss this year, I believe, so far. And, man, nice pickpocket here.
And here's a guy with quickness right there.
Oh, it's a chance to cut it to 12. First time in a long time Steel High could be within 12 here.
Yeah, the Cougars got to be, they got to make sure that they keep their foot on the gas.
Yeah, but I was saying about the McDevitt first game, Steel High came back and almost got them in that first game. I had somebody that totally didn't even know anything about Steel. They were a McDevitt fan. They said, I looked at that team in warm-ups and didn't think they had a chance against McDevitt. He said, but boy, that coach got the most out of them. Boy, they came back at the end. They were really impressed with that game.
A violation, that's going to hurt them.
Okay, but they're still in new territory. Inside 13, guys, with a whole quarter to go here almost.
Steel High's back in that zone. It looks like a 1-2-2.
Both teams are 12 for 15 from the foul line. Both teams shooting well from the foul line. Harrisburg in the corner. Walker in the corner. Lewis with the ball.
They got to stop him.
Uh-oh. Okay, slice and dice, and Lewis he's either a basket or a guy that gets fouled. He's something.
That quickness that he has is unbelievable. You have to be here to understand it.
Yeah, and he's so low to the ground.
I'm going to have to get my glasses changed after watching him play. I don't think they'll fit his style of play anymore.
Nice rebound by number 5, St. Brown.
I need basketball bifocals for him.
Oh, here's a bucket.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Lockett going to the hole.
It's 77-66. We have not been here since the beginning of the game, guys.
Lockett's playing great this second half.
Reese Brown with the ball. Oh, the guards out top are tightening that up a little bit here.
They got a turnover off.
We're extending on the ball, dropping back. I don't know what this is, but it's working.
That's
no travel. See, I like that idea. Coach Cable has them on the ball to put pressure on the ball, but everybody else is dropping and tightening, and that paid off for him on that possession, Coach Smallwood.
Yes, he did.
It's a tale of two games, actually. That first quarter and the rest of the game.
Coach Cable's doing a real good job mixing it up.
Nice.
Good defense by Trace Walker.
Look at this.
Very nice pass low.
Okay, chance to get inside 10.
You know, Steelton's looking much more unselfish than they did early in the game. They just passing the ball and getting to the open man.
And Steelton's playing with all their weapons right now, too.
Point guard and a big guy.
Yeah. This is the closest Steel High has been since it was 18-10.
Nyshawn has an excellent touch from the foul line.
Yeah. I love the way he plays defense, man. I love the way he uses his body, and he trusts his teammates when he passes it out of the post. Trace Walker, good move.
And he showed he could get to the rim, too.
Yeah.
I believe that's a 4th foul on number 11, Nyshawn Ward McMullen. I think he's got to just roll with it now.
Yeah.
Okay, we got 12 point. Oh, he just take it to the basket.
Yeah.
St. Brown has so many opportunities. He just needs to be a little selfish.
Yeah.
Inside that lane.
That was Jaron that
be
time.
Be selfish.
It's the same principle, though. You're telling him, shoot the ball.
Yeah. Listen, if you're that close, you have the angle, take it, you know? Look at the big man. Ooh.
Nice defense by number 2.
A little too much spin in there. He got dizzy on the layup.
He's impressive playing that strong a guy inside.
Yeah, he is. Harrisburg would be smart to make him work a little here. What do you think, guys?
Yeah. I'm not sure about that shot.
Yep, we got...
That's a scoop.
Goodness.
That's a scoop from Ali.
It's a 10-point game.
Holland Ali shouted out for him.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Got Coach Cable looking at the clock now. We're in a game, up and coaching. Got Maxwell. He's pretty confident in his team. He's staying seated for a little. Let's see if okay, Reese Brown. Okay, Steel High with a chance to cut it to 8 or 7.
Lockett's looking good on the boards.
Okay. Nice. Ooh, okay.
That's one of the things.
Holland attacking the rim.
Again, when I spoke to Coach Maxwell before the game, he was very concerned about that penetration down the middle. And I'm sure tomorrow in practice, he's going to get that corrected.
Holland's been good on the foul line. Let's see if he can continue and get it inside 10 here. It's inside 10. It's a 9-point game with 3 minutes, 55 seconds to go. 79-70. Coming up after the game is the post-game report. We'll have the Huffman Ford player of the game, the Pack Financial play of the game. It's a 8-point game, 79-71. If you've never seen a Steel High Harrisburg game, you have now. And this actually mirrors how they usually go, folks.
Steel High is 15 for 17 from the line.
Okay, Steeling, good hands. Got fouled. Another chance for foul shots here. Actually, not in the bonus. I think Steel High probably prefer the ball here. Maybe they could get a nice 3 out of this.
Arp tried to penetrate, and he lost a handle. The big guy, the strong guy, took it up, took control of it.
Down the middle again.
Look at this. Okay, a lot of hustle there. A lot of hustle.
That was a nice look by Lockett to the big guy.
Yep. A lot of hustle.
You're right, Coach Fortney. It doesn't matter what the score is. The game is not going to be over.
Yeah, no, it's not. And that 3 minutes is like 2 quarters here. It's still.
Reese is hunting his shot, isn't he?
Oh my! I'll tell you what. That might have been a walk, but it looked pretty good.
It sure did.
You know, I hate to obsess about the NBA, but they would have let that one go.
Yeah.
Well, I think he might have took 1 too many steps.
Well, he had 5. But so quick, I'm surprised they were able to catch it.
You know what, though? But credit's still high for making him do something different.
And that's only their 7th turnover this game from the Cougars.
Oh, here's a 3. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Ooh. Thought there was a push out under the basket, or it was good drama there. Ah, that's an and one at the wrong time, 81-71. Barry Shipley makes a good call there.
And that's all for Nyshawn Ward McMullen. He fouls out on that play.
Yeah, but you know what, though? They're going to need the good hands, quick people anyway, down 10. So he might not have been playing too much here in the last stretch anyway, but his inside play has been a difference.
He's a very, very talented defensive player. Strong.
And who drew that 5th foul?
Jan Lewis.
Uh-oh, that's a miss. Okay. No, just get that ball up, guys.
Harrisburg doesn't concede a lay.
The turnovers. Okay.
Harp with the finish.
Okay, gonna Steel High attacking, gonna get to the foul line. Wow, missed opportunity there.
Jared Lockett, you're telling me that when he goes to the hole, he should think shoot first.
Oh my goodness. Every time you go to the hole, you should think shoot first. Make the defense determine that you're to give the ball up. You know, that's one thing.
He's been a willing passer, though, in those situations.
Shoots 91.7 from the line.
The key to being a good decision maker is to always be determined to score, and the defense determines that you don't pass the ball. That way you're sure of yourself. You don't pre-predict what you're going to do.
I think I just jinxed the guy.
I think you did too.
11-point game here.
This is trouble right here with the ball.
Let's see if Harrisburg can be. Oh, there's a steal.
That's Lockett. He has tremendous hands.
That's a nice. Oh, wow. Tell you what, Steel High, boy, I know they're running out a little gas here, but man, they played a heck of a comeback here.
Yes. That was a nice play by Quan Padgett to get that ball. Just didn't finish it.
This is the kind of game that definitely will help Steel High down the road.
Yes.
Steel High's in third place in their division behind Trinity and Bishop McDevitt.
And from what I was told, they were picked to finish 7th this year, so that's a nice improvement from their original prediction. Look at this pass. Oh, okay. Not a good foul for Harrisburg. You're up like that. You don't want to foul.
This should be a two-shot affair.
Yes.
Oh, okay, you stop the clock. You can get it inside 9. Okay.
At what point do they call the dogs off and just say we're not going to foul anymore?
Well, they got to play good defense without fouling. Just get,
Because if he hits both of these, it's a 9-point game.
And on the Harrisburg side, you want to make sure that you move the ball. One more foul, you're in the bonus.
Yep.
And just keep the ball moving. Make layups and free throws.
So it's a layup game.
Yeah, Rashad is automatic from the foul line, you know.
Reese wanted to score that time, and he did.
Yeah, he put it in the book.
Wow, what a move, coast to coast by
nice player, yeah.
Rashad Holland Ali.
9-point game.
Diagonal's wide open.
This is a good foul. This is a good foul. Get him. Try to get him in the bonus. Well, they are. 2 shots. That way, the only way you're going to get the ball back is if you either steal right away or get them on the foul line.
Yeah. One of the things that most good teams do when they're being pressed, they get the ball to the power side wing, and then there's always a long diagonal down the floor that's usually open.
Swing, yeah. Oh.
But I don't think either team has really used that tonight. Chambersburg does an excellent job with that.
Who was the point guard that we played against? Was it Corky?
Corky
Brown or something? It was like a
Corky Brown.
Okay, I remember playing. I remember playing against him.
He's our offensive coordinator.
Right? He had a little flat top. Yeah.
He's our offensive coordinator. Dewan Lee played on that team. I coached him.
Yeah, and then Shepard, David Shepard,
Chunga.
Sean Henry, Chunga. Okay.
Whoa.
8-point. This is stealing, guys. Don't go away.
McNeil Jr. with another 3.
Yeah, we'll go to a commercial break, and when we come back, it's going to be a good one here. It's only 8 points.
Award-winning Jack Gianvavo family dealerships have been growing for over 50 years. Now you can visit all 7 dealership locations throughout your county. At Jack Gianvavo, we understand family as we offer variety, style of vehicles that fit your lifestyle Now we're expanding them choices and announcing GM Volvo Kia, GM Volvo Mitsubishi. Jack GM Volvo invites you to come experience the GM Volvo difference.
Okay, Harrisburg's talking about it. Steel High's a bunch of gunslingers, and man, they just made a 3 right there. Let's see what happens.
This will be good for Harrisburg because they're managing the end of the game.
Yes.
Absolutely.
This is a good game for Steelton, too. Either way, score is actually 87-79. 87-79 on our real scoreboard here.
Here's that diagonal.
Interestingly, they didn't need a shot. They went for the shot. That was interesting. Okay, Walker for the layup. Steel High has nothing to be ashamed about. Boy, they came hard, 91-81, 10-point game. There's a foul on Lewis. He'll take foul shots here.
Yeah, it didn't look like Harrisburg was slowing the game down, did it?
No.
So we have a Huffman Ford player of the game. What do we got here, Smallwood? Huffman Ford player of the game. Number who?
He's shooting fouls right now.
Number 2.
Number 2, Jayon Lewis.
Jayon Lewis. I'll tell you what.
He put him on their back in the second half.
If he's not good at math, he will be after this game counting all his points up, I'm telling you.
He has to be in the 26,
yeah,
the 30-point range.
Yep. This will be a good extra, some homework for math class. Steel High's going to make some noise in Double-A, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're going to be a tough team to go up against at that level.
It's a tough out in Double-A. They are.
And Harrisburg, I like the way they play. I really hope that they do well. You know, I hope they make a run, get some good matchups.
Steel High's point guard, when they get into district play, there isn't going to be anybody to guard him.
No, correct. And again, not saying it'd be different, but this whole game was about Steel High playing catch up after the first quarter. If you have the point guard, if you have everything in place, I mean, we could be looking at a little bit of a different game here. It could be a lot closer here at the end.
What a touch.
Coming back takes a lot out of the team. All right, well, as this clock ticks out, okay, looks like we're going to do some foul shots. Thought they were going to let it run out.
Well, Lockett hit that bucket, and he looked like he just gave Lewis another couple foul shots.
Yeah.
But again, stay tuned after the break. We're coming back for the Huffman Ford player of the game, Pac Financial play of the game.
Coach Smallwood, do you think he'll play football in college, and where do you think he'll go?
I don't know, but whoever gets him is getting a steal.
And we have a great lineup next week. CD East, McDevitt, February 2nd. We go Central York on Wednesday. It's Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week, guys. Fasten your seatbelt. Got a Jack GM Volvo halftime shootout down in York on Wednesday.
Well, Harrisburg's really kept them at arm's length.
Yeah.
Okay, we will be back for our wrap-up in just a few. We're at Steel High, where Harrisburg wins 95-83. A lot of points on the board today, guys.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
Award-winning Jack Gianvavo family dealerships have been growing for over 50 years. Now you can visit all 7 dealership locations throughout your county. At Jack Gianvavo, we understand family as we offer variety, style of vehicles that fit your lifestyle. Now we're expanding them choices and announcing Gianvavo Kia, Gianvavo Mitsubishi. Jack Gianvavo invites you to come experience the Gianvavo difference.
Rollover. Here at Pac Financial, we help you choose your ideal rollover plan. Steve Marazzo has decades of experience in understanding and working with his clientele to meet your individual needs and customize your perfect financial fit. Steve and Christian Marazzo and our team are here for you. So come, roll over with Pac Financial.
Discover the power of local expertise with global reach at Landmark Commercial Realty. Serving South Central Pennsylvania for over 3 decades, we are proud members of TCN Worldwide, connecting you to over 200 markets globally. Whether you're looking for retail, industrial, office, or investment properties, our team provides sound, honest advice tailored to your needs. Trust Landmark Commercial Realty to navigate the complexities of commercial real estate with confidence. Visit landmarkcr.com and leverage our global expertise for your local success.
Okay, we're back here at the Martin Bankovic Gymnasium at Steel High. It didn't disappoint. Steel High's effort did not disappoint. 95-83. It may look like a separation there, but man, this got a little close here. It was a 22-point game in the beginning of the second quarter, and we all kind of thought we were, you know, going to have to talk about a lot of other things to keep people interested throughout the broadcast, but we didn't. Steel High really came on, and Kirk, talk about what you saw and why Harrisburg was able to hold on and still win the basketball game.
Harrisburg was able to hold on because they had such a big lead at the end of the first half. In the second half, Steel High actually scored more points than them. It's 53-50. Favorite Steel High, so wow. It's a tale of 2 halves.
Shows their potential going into the double-A playoffs this year.
Yeah.
Coach Thompson.
Well, a couple things for Steel High. First of all, McNeil Jr. hit 3 or 4 threes. Jaron Lockett in the open court was magnificent, and they got Nishan back in the game. But maybe the biggest thing that you talked about, Coach Smallwood, Rashad Holland Ali really did a nice job handling the ball, and he wasn't available in the first quarter.
Yeah, there was a big plays in this game. Let's go ahead and take a look at our Pac Financial play of the game, and you could have picked a bunch of them, but man, check this one out.
That's Ali, Holland Ali, 2.
Look at that.
Nice cut.
Beautiful pass by McNeil Jr.
A pass like that is always better than a basket, I'm telling you.
That's a zip pass, a zip liner.
And if you would have picked another pass, I'd like that 50-foot pass by Lewis, that chest pass the whole way for the layup. That was
St. Brown did finish it, but
and our Huffman Ford player of the game, I think we're all in agreement, was our man Lewis. I mean, he's player of the game in football and basketball, it seems like. Look at this guy.
Quickness personified.
Sheesh.
Quickness and toughness personified.
Yeah.
And he's so shifty with the ball.
It's a nice standstill jump and finish. Strong shoulders. He never misses a layup. Never. Even when he made the left hand, they took away his left-hand layup.
And when Steel High went zone, he went into the middle and created havoc.
Yeah.
He likes being on TV, I think.
Well, our next game of the week is going to be CD East versus McDevitt. That's February 2nd. That's this Monday, 7:30. Then we'll go Wednesday at Central York, and we'll finish up at East Pennsboro. Wow. 3 games next week, and then the Mid-Penn Championships are coming up. I believe, I want to say the 15th, that Thursday the following week. So we got a lot in store for you, a lot of basketball left. Jim Gallagher on the stats. Let's get a shot of Jim over there. Jim just makes it happen. I wouldn't sound near as intelligent if I wouldn't have all these little pieces of paper being handed to me throughout the broadcast. But again, we're at Steel High, and we will be on Monday night at CD East High School, and we will see you then, folks.